Hey, it's Chris here. I just wanted to show you guys the lighting that we do. The very first year, we just set a couple of these types of shop lights or work lights that you can get from a hardware store and stuff, and it worked. They're kind of, when they were out in the grass and stuff, we kind of really didn't like looking at the back side of them. So the next year, I think it was 2009, I got some of these cords basically that you just screw the bulb right inside of, and then it comes with this little fitting that basically screws on the top, so it's kind of nice. You can just take a hole saw, cut into any kind of material that's ½ inch or thinner like this, and install the things. I made these basically so it would just either go behind or in front of the grave, and to light up the tombstones. So you can see I just made 3 of them. Then in 2000, it was like 2010, I think, I changed to LEDs. Now these LEDs, they're white. They're a white light. So what I did is, because I wanted colors, I basically got these gels, just the lighting gels, and they come in different colors. And I think I had orange, green, and blue. And I basically just cut a bunch of squares and mounted them, kind of stuck them to the milk plexi that I cut into little squares. And I made these little wood boxes. The way that these modules come, usually they come in like 100 in a pack. And I think they're like $120 for 100 of them. I know that they do sell LED lights online, by themselves. I mean, individually, if you think about it, it's like only $1 or so a piece, and it does save a lot of energy. And the cool thing is, the transformers that I use, the little power adapters, they go to like like a Belkin or a router, that kind of thing. They're usually like 12 volt 1 amp output, and you can pretty much light like 30 of these on that. So I mean, all I did was, like I said, I stuck it in there, put the little cap over it, and taped them up. I kind of just quickly wired one up just to show you. The thing that I didn't like about it is that you couldn't change the color of them very easily, and plus if I wanted to wire several of them together, it was kind of labor intensive, and you didn't know where you were going to place like your tombstones and stuff, so I could never like get like a length of cord or wire that I wanted figured out correctly. So I basically used a transformer per tombstone, which just is a waste. So last year I went and got you can buy enclosures, several different enclosures. I just made one out of plywood, and I use these terminals with jumpers, and basically this is one of those power adapters. But like I said, this power adapter will light up like 30 of these modules, and I can just run them all over the place. Any low voltage wire will work, but what I was able to do is use this RGB wire, and I just got little pieces and stuff, so you can see kind of where I basically have wired them, like different chunks and stuff together. I just soldered them together and taped them. But what's really cool is I can sit there and run a wire with 1 or 2 lights attached to it to this box, and I just basically, I'll put one of these boxes on each side of the yard so that the wires don't cross the pathway where people are going to be walking. And I also have one for inside my maze, or I think I have a total of 4 setups. So, but you'll see that this is just, like I said, these come on a whole strand. I just cut it, and I'll put I'll put some hot glue on one end, and then just solder the other end. And then what I did is I got some of these plastic. This is after I've chopped it up, but I found this tubing, and just cut it into sections, slid it over the module so that the sign module is inside, and then just taped up the edges. You can see kind of right here what I'm talking about. It's not 100% waterproof, but I think it's pretty good. I've never had any issues, and since it is low voltage, I think it's fine. But what's nice about this setup versus last year is my wife and I can determine, even after we've set up, what color lighting we want for that year. So like if you want blue, you just touch blue, green, red, and you can also mix the colors and create different things. I know that's really bright. And then also too, I wanted to show you what's really cool is think that these, I can't remember how much I paid for this. I want to say it was like $10 or $20. It's a dimmer for the lights, and like you can see it basically it's on remote, but I can turn them off and on. I sit there and control like how intense I want the light. Long arrow, pushing it up, but I can dim it down. It's pretty slow, but what's kind of nice is inside the maze where you want to have kind of control of how dark you want it or how light you want it. This is definitely an awesome option. Again, I think the modules are like $2 a piece. Transformers are about $10, and the dimmer switches like $10 to $20, if I'm not mistaken. I'll double check and put it on the site for you. But yeah, there it is. There's the lighting that we use to light our tombstones. So I hope that helps and gives people ideas.